All right, so once you have it connected, right, you would then utilize classes. So I'm not going to go too far into this because, to be frank, you could we're going to just do it and it'll make more sense there. But just realize that there's a container class that basically you have to put a container on a div or some HTML element. I just use divs in this example here. And then everything inside the container will then be treated like Bootstrap. If it's not inside container, it shouldn't be treated that way, or at least the way it's going to be treated will be inconsistent. Then after that, so there's two types. There's fixed width and fluid. I will show you both those later. You can actually click on these to see examples of the regular flavor and the fluid. Yeah, so they'll do that. Then after you have the container, what you do is you determine a row, and then inside the row, so just a row, inside the row, you'll have columns. And then you can choose, so like this first row here, this has a row that's a div. Inside of that, there's a column that's 12, right? Then this one, there's another row, okay? But then this row has 1, 2, 3 columns, okay? So if you look down here, you can see basically it's going to result in something that looks like this. So the first row only has one element, one column, and then that second row has 3 columns, okay? So that's basically how it works in a lump sum. So you just have to organize it into containers and then rows and how many columns you want in each one of them. There's a little bit more to it than that, but that's the rough idea. And you can click on this for a Bootstrap columns example. I just suggest once we're done, maybe go on to the Bootstrap site and then see, play around with it, see what they have and things like that. Okay. But I don't want to spend a lot of time just discussing it here because it'll just make more sense us doing it in the next video.